I start again. Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to SM Fight Club's press conference. Can I ask, once we're conducting the press out, we're talking to boxers. Can we please have silence, no talking? Thank you very much. If I can send a big shout out to our main sponsors, Cuetopia. Thanks for them for making us host the press conference here. Cole Scaffolding, Wiltshire Windows, CB Construction and Phone Styles. And to all our other sponsors, Eye for Detail, Garden Solutions, Paragon Print, Vitello's Post Medical Services, Alpha Boxing and Fitness, Waffle Scrap Metals, Maid Barbers, Myrtle's Master Carpentry, Southwest Media, Tank Promotions, Owens World and Studios. Yeah, you're right. Creative Studios. Can I thank all the boxers that are here? Thank you for coming. I know the ones that ain't here. Well, what can I say? Bottle jobs, isn't it? Yeah, so thanks for coming for the boxers that were here. Thank you to Steve Murto and Hannah Murto for putting on a great show. Yeah, let's get it started. So can we have, to start, Carl Bone and Gary Chew. Round of applause, please. This one, oh, I fell into the car. It's pretty short.
So I'll get back to you, Gary. I'll ask the question again. What's made you want to get into boxing, and how's your training going?
I've got into it to do with my mental health, fitness. I enjoy it. It keeps me active and just helps with life in general. And I went on one of Steve's shows last year. Always puts on a good show, and it's a good experience.
I'll ask you the same question, Carl. Do you want to repeat the question again? What's made you want to get into boxing, and how's your training going?
Steve approached me. I work for Wiltshire Windows, and he approached me and asked if I wanted to do it. Obviously, I put on a bit of weight over the years, so I wanted to get the weight down. And I've got a lot of anger in me that I want to let out. And yeah, next Saturday I'm looking forward to doing it.
So, Carl, I'll stay with you. Do you know much about your opponent, or are you just going to go in? How's it with the training? How are you going to compete with Gary here?
I don't really know what he's about, but I'm just going to go for it. And like, what will be, will be.
So, Gary, I'll ask you the same question as well. Do you know much about your opponent, and how are you going to go into the fight come Saturday?
I don't know much about it. At the end of the day, we both train. It'll be what it'll be in the ring. Just do what we do and see what happens and put on a good show.
So what's your plan going into the fight? Do you have a specific plan you're going to go into the ring for, or you're just going to go all guns blazing and try and knock him out? How do you see this fight going?
At the end of the day, you just got to go into it, take each round as it comes and see what's what. It's all right going in guns blazing, but put yourself on the back foot, you're in trouble. So stay focused and see what happens and go from there.
I'll ask you the same question, Carl. How are you going into this fight? Are you going to go all guns blazing? Are you going to take your time? Or are you going to try and finish him off quick?
Well, this is obviously all new to me, so I'm going to use the first round to just feel my way into it and then take it from there, basically.
You said you're new to this. Does that worry you going into the fight? That you're new to it and it's your first fight, and how do you see it going?
Well, I'm new to boxing, but I've had a few fights in my time, so.
As in street fights, yeah. Do you think street fights different to being in a ring?
Massively. Yeah, there's rules, and you've got to stick to the rules in boxing, and just going to give it a go.
So, Gary, do you have a final message for your opponent?
Just to see what happens on the night, tear it in the ring and go from there. And best of luck.
What about you, Carl? Do you have a final message for your opponent?
Yeah, just best of luck, mate. Whatever happens, we'll have a pint after, all right?
Thank you, guys. Two lovely blokes. Please give them a round of applause.
Right, both together. One. Thank you. Looking at each other. And back looking towards camera. Well done, guys. Well done.